Okay, so I've had some people asking me about the Buell that I got a few weeks ago, and instead of taking a million pictures and posting them, I'm just going to do this video here. It's a 2010 Buell XB12ss. Now there are a few models of the XB12s. There's the regular, which is just an S, which is just their base model. There's the SS, which this bike is, which is I think about 4 inches longer, and it holds another half gallon of fuel. And there's the XB12ss CG, which is slightly shorter, only about 1 inch. And really what it is it's the low version. It's about, they cut the seat about 2 inches down. Personally, it kind of looks a lot better because the seat line right there is cut down, and it really looks nice. But that bike is just, it actually is too low for me. And we really like the fuel advantage on this bike. I mean, it holds 4.4 gallons. I got approximately 220 mile range, which is pretty good. Bike is black, obviously. Wheels are black as well. Something cool about all the Buells, I think, is they have these monstrous front brakes on here. And they have really relatively small back brakes, and that's because they really don't want you to hammer on the rear brake and they get that brake skidding. So you got about 90% of your brakes in the front. It takes a while to get used to. It's 1200 cc's. The motor right there is straight off of Harley company. Buell is owned by Harley. It's the same motor that is in that bike right there. I went from that to that. Everything's stock except for this rear taillight right there is not stock. Personally, I think it looks a lot better than the stock one, actually. I did only remove one thing so far, which was there was a belt guard right about here. You can even see the bolts that would be holding that on that I took off. I wish I could take off this thing, but it is what is holding on my rear fender. And sure, the bike looks sick without the rear fender, but I don't really want shit flying up and hitting the back of my bike. So there's going to be some cutting involved in there to try to get it out. It's stock exhaust, underswing exhaust. Fuel is in frame. That's metal, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Oil, it's in the swing arms. And what's in this fake gas tank, because remember the fuel's in the frame, is actually the air cleaner, the air intake. I'm sorry, the air filter. The intake is right there. I think it kind of looks cool. Dual headlights. These turn signals, all of them are on these little rubbery mount things that vibrate, because the bike does vibrate quite a lot. So then the vibration is transferred in that rubber, not straight to the bulb, so the bulbs don't break. A few things I want to take off. So I want to get rid of those freaking bug eye mirrors up there and get bar end mirrors, which, if you're an idiot and don't know what those are, they're pretty much exactly what they sound like. They come out of the bar. They have a little mirror down there. Kind of looks a lot better than those stupid things. Take off the rear pegs right there, which actually I might do today. It's just bolt on. Aftermarket exhaust. This bike is way too freaking quiet. Way too quiet. And like I said before, chop up this back here, make it look nice. I really don't like that belt guard. I think it's kind of dumb. And maybe do a cheese grater removal or something. I mean, there's just too much going on back here. You know, cut this and maybe mount the plate up here or something. I don't know. Get rid of these damn reflectors. Oh, right down there, those need to go. 2010's got, I don't know, a couple hundred miles, over 1,000 miles. Getting high 40s, low 60 for gas mileage. High 40s city, low 60s highway. So it's a great bike. It loves the twisties. It's a lot of fun to ride. It's 400 pounds dry. It's not the fastest bike in the world, but you know, hell of a lot faster than that. So it does what it does. What I want to know is if anyone's actually watched this entire thing, is what your comments are about these stickers right here. If I kind of like them, I wish they were painted on though, because you probably can't see it in there, but you can rather clearly in person see the edges, and that kind of sucks. And I thought the red thing said Buell Racing Team, but it's kind of just a red line there, which kind of blows. Shot of the cluster, and there's, if that's ever going to focus, which is not, that says Lightning Long SS. So that's the bike. Unfortunately, mods are not cheap. Aftermarket exhaust will run me about 500 bucks just for the goddamn muffler. Not feeling it. Yeah, my headers are dirty. That's not cool. Bike does need to be clean, but it runs good. It's a whole lot of fun. I mean, it's quick. All right, I'm out.